Real life scenario number 16. My lack of confidence affects my body posture, such as I've been known to slouch, my head's down a lot, I lack eye contact, I stare too much into my phone and not at anyone else or people. I don't often listen to what people say. I kind of talk too fast. And I let people invade my personal space. So, this may sound simple, but stand up straight, shoulders back, chin up, eyes forward, and a little bit of looking around, kind of like darting around. That's what I do. Like when I get out of the car at a supermarket or something, I get out of the car and my eyes are darting around. In fact, it's kind of like if you've ever seen The Terminator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Terminator is that robot, and especially in the first one, that's where it really is evident. Well, they all are actually. But the Terminator's eyes are scanning the horizon. They're scanning for data, and you see these rolls of data and information scroll up and down his virtual screen in his brain or something, or his eye. But that's what my eyes do. They're always scanning. I'm standing up straight, my chest is out, my shoulders are back, and I'm exaggerating to make my point, But the point is I'm walking with purpose. And when you can project confidence with these very basic body moves, these body statures, how you hold yourself, how you stand, how you walk, these simple to implement body moves every time you get up and walk around. As a result, your level of confidence will soon follow and be on the rise, increment by increment. Because again, it just takes a little fixing. Like, I used to slouch. No, not anymore. Not anymore. I am a driven person. I'm a driven individual. Anyone looking at me walk, me, I'm talking about me. Anyone looking at me walk down the street or into a room can tell I mean business. I've got places to go, things to do, get done, and I don't have a lot of time. I'm really getting tired of showering. I'm really getting sick of sleeping and eating and, all those things that take up a lot of time. Hey, if we could sleep for an hour a day, that'd be great. But no, we got to do this whole 8-hour program. 6 to 8. Oh my gosh. And every day of the week? Come on, give me a couple of days where I can work 24 hours. Yeah, get ahead, So just by walking tall with purpose, looking people in the eye, because I need to get the information that I need to get out of them. And then I got to move on. All those things you mentioned become tiny aspects of life that really don't appear anymore. So get busy, get your plan, your life together, stay busy, help others, all while you help yourself. Push yourself. See progress. When you do, and success comes in large and small ways, you'll be glad to look people in the eye, to hold your head up high, to walk with pride and purpose and so on. Try it and see what happens. I know it works for me. I've never walked or talked or maintained eye contact any different for all of my life than what I've just told you to do as well. So, stand up tall, walk with purpose, and no more slouching, head hung down low, lack of eye contact. In fact, whether I've talked to people and I said, do you think that I give you good eye contact? And like, Bart, you're like a hawk. You could see right through me, And the thing about slouching, the body image, body posture, let me tell you something. Muscle memory. If you continue to walk like that, 5, 10, 20, 30 years from now, what are you going to be walking like? Do you want to be walking at a 45-degree angle because that's your spine doing it? Or for me, not that I would walk at a 45-degree angle, that's pretty intense, but how about a 80 or 70-degree angle or a 65? I'm exaggerating to make my point. With a little lean in. I've done a lot of sprinting in my life. So when you sprint or you get prepared to sprint, you're preparing to take off, you kind of lean forward a little bit. And that's okay too. Leaning forward is not slouching. But you've got to think about your back and your spine. You've got to exercise those muscles daily, weekly, monthly, all your life. Because I've seen older people in their 80s and 70s and 60s, and some in their 50s and 40s. Their posture is horrible. And their neck, the back was slouching, but then their neck was also, and I can only imagine the pressure on the spinal cord, right around the neck, the shoulders, the back. I can only imagine the problems they have. Don't let that be you. Walk tall, chest out, shoulders back, and your feet. Another thing too, your feet pointed forward. Don't walk like a duck. I've seen this. I've seen guys that are boasting about their prowess and this and that, and their physicality and whatever. But then you look at their feet. They're walking like Daffy the Duck. And I'm like, dude, you just threw all of that strong masculinity out the window with your quack-like duck walk. Oh my gosh. So feet forward, eyes forward, shoulders back, back straight. Can you imagine doing this and how it contributes to your confidence? I mean, just listen to me. Listen to the tone of my voice. I do all those things, shoulders, this, that, back, whatever. And it contributes further. The physicality of walking like that contributes to my lethal confidence. Could you ever catch me slouching? Unless I'm in like a recliner chair or something like that. Oh, that's a different story. But seriously, could you ever see me slouching or my head down low or not looking someone in the eye? No, it would never happen. And in fact, some people who profess to have confidence, you should see them in interviews. And I'm thinking of somebody right now who has done just a couple of interviews, but he professes to have all this know-how and self-help knowledge and, hypnotism and NLP and all this other garbage. And yet, in an interview, watch how his eyes dart left and right, not because he's scanning for perpetrators or his life's in danger. No, eyes are the windows to the soul. He is hiding the fact that what he is talking about is a fraud, fake science, BS. And he doesn't want you to catch him with his hand in the cookie jar, lying that, oh, this is the greatest stuff in the world, it's really great. And yet his eyes are darting, you can't even get him to focus eye-to-eye contact with the interviewer. His interviews are embarrassing for himself. Don't let that be you either. When I do an interview, my eyes are locked in on the host, if that's the situation. Unless I'm on the phone or something and then you don't see the other person. It's just a telephone interview. That's different. You can look anywhere you want. But when you're in person talking about your profession, watch how your eyes are. Do they dart left and right? Are they avoiding eye contact because what you're peddling is really BS? Don't let that be you either. I've seen a lot of it out there, and so have you. Enough. I am sick of it. Let me tell you how I really feel. I'm just kidding. Hey, when it comes to improving your confidence and having that lethal confidence, body posture contributes. Don't slouch. Back straight. Head up high. Eye contact. You can do it. I do it. Been doing it forever. So will you now. And also, our bodies sometimes represent what's going on in our minds. So let's say we don't have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. We kind of feel like, gosh, I really don't have much to contribute, and then our bodies start to show that. They start to represent what's going on the inside. And that's another reason why to pump knowledge into you. Gain experience everywhere you can. Bring on those failures. I want to learn. And as you accumulate all this information, this knowledge, resources, how-tos, what-tos, where-tos, who to go to, who to talk to when you have problems or this or that, you've acquired new skills and your other skills have been sharpened, more sharper. Now, all of this accumulated, we'll just call it like brain activity, kind of like deposits on the brain bank that you've made over time, they start to fuel your body image and your body posture as well. So keep on pumping knowledge into you. Keep getting smarter every day, every minute of the week, just keep getting smarter because that's going to fuel your body as well. I mean, I know a lot of stuff. I've written 26 books. I've got 1,000 plus videos on my YouTube channel. I've got this, I got that. I've done this, and I have some other personal achievements that, I'm not sharing because they're personal to me, but they've contributed to my makeup. And so I can walk about this planet, head held high, back straight, shoulders ready, everything. I'm ready to take on the world. And so will you be. So all you got to do, follow in my footsteps, do what I do. And you might already be doing everything I'm talking about. Or maybe there's elements like, oh, Bart, that's a good idea, yo. I'm going to add that. I'm going to pick that out and I'm going to contribute it and add that to my makeup, my character. And then, yes, I will be more like that which generates lethal confidence. And if I could say this, when your body slouches because, you don't have a lot of information, knowledge, training, experience, look at your body like a balloon. When there's no air, there's no helium in that balloon, what does that balloon look like? That balloon looks like it's all deflated, laying down, slouching. But when that balloon has air blown into it, helium, what happens to the balloon? It brightens up, it straightens up, and it flies straight up into the air. Same thing with the body and knowledge. So keep that in mind too, as you go about acquiring experience, knowledge, training. The more you pump into your brain, knowledge, experience, training, everything, your body's just going to blow up like a balloon in a good way and stand straight as a tree and just forward off you go with a little lean into your purpose and life with lethal confidence.